got a case.
I'm Detective Drip, and I'm a senior annotator. People know me for having bomb annotations and for never failing to overanalyze a situation. I'm qualified for this job because I constantly think in level 3. Social commentary, I got it.
I'm Detective Hustle, and I'm all about the fours. People know me for my extravagant work in Nicholson vocabulary and notebooks. I haven't had a case in a long time, but I'm ready to dig deep and uncover all the motives. Significance? That's my middle name.
Let's get this case cracked open. Okay, suspect is some guy named The Creature. Well, it's our job to find out the motive.
The Creature? What type of name is The Creature? Like, what mother in the right mind would curse her child with such a wretched name?
According to the background info, he was left abandoned by his creator, Victor Frankenstein.
But it can't be that bad.
Oh. Not that bad. You guys should see my brother.
Imagine the emotional toll that it took on the creature, knowing that his creator or parent figure just left him because of how he looked and that he wasn't satisfied with the creation. I just wish that there was a better name.
Even in our last case, John Proctor died for his name. The creature not having a name, that deprived him of a basic human right. I mean, wouldn't you be mad about that?
Of course.
That spells motive to me.
Hey, this book might be useful. So as we see in chapter 5, Victor Frankenstein exclaims, "How can I describe my emotions at this catastrophe, or how delineate the wretch whom with such infinite pains and care I had endeavored to form?" So as the creature comes to life, maybe his lack of human treatment
Let me see the book.
a
The creature said, "Frankenstein, you belong then to my enemy, to him towards whom I shall sworn eternal revenge. You shall be my first victim." From this here evidence, we can deduct that the creature's unstable mental health was indeed a catalyst in William's murder.
All right. We gotta wrap this up for tomorrow. You know, I gotta get that 4 on that scrap.
Yesterday was intense, man.
I know, but I cannot wait to get back on this case. I mean, with everything going on right now, I feel like we could relate this case to current events. In my opinion, the creature was targeted for his appearance in the same way that people of color are targeted because of their race.
Yeah, for example, in the case of Eric Garner, he was strangled in the street by a white police who felt threatened by his illegal selling of cigarettes. No one dared to sympathize with him, or even lend a helping hand, or check his background to see maybe what drove him to do this.
The first instinct when people experience such a thing was to attack him, and I don't know why people didn't think and stop for a second and be curious or to sympathize with how this tragedy happened.
So often
this shows that how discrimination can be ignited by the fear of something,
weapon, which
just
makes
seems
people of non-color
abnormal.
feel threatened and want to defend
And they should be
themselves.
afraid
So
of change.
why did the creature act out the way he did? Maybe because everyone who was in attack
When interviewed, the creature said, "This was then the reward of my benevolence. I had saved a human being from destruction, and as a recompense, I now writhed under the miserable pain of a wound which shattered
Yeah,
flesh
I
and
totally
bone."
feel that. In this
Imagine
survival
every day
mode, the
you're being
creature still
torn
managed to
apart
care
by
for others
people,
despite
and
all
you've
the
never even
mistreatment.
received love.
So
Imagine
why
all
do
the
I think
rage
the
that you
creature
would
was
have.
pushed over the edge?
At the same time, we can't forget to touch up on the creature's innocence. It was like he was a newborn baby, suddenly exposed to all the wonders and dangers of the world.
While reading the evidence, it sounded as if he was going through stages of puberty, realizing what mistakes he had made and trying to learn from them from his past experiences.
The creature
Here it
attempted
says,
to enter the world in a society where no one would judge him.
I could
but
not help
instead
believing
he was attacked in all ways possible for how he looked, for the way he acted, and no one accepted him.
All in all, the creature's innocence was swayed by the vices of humanity, especially in the readings of Ruins of Empires. So does this innocence and cowardice serve as an excuse to his actions?
No, all of these excuses, all of these theories, a murder is a murder, and it was a child. I think that